Hi boys and girls, I hope you enjoyed your Brain Pop Junior video about reading nonfiction text. Do you remember the types of text that we talked about yesterday? We talked about fiction and nonfiction, and I know you heard about that again in your Brain Pop Junior video today. I hope you got to take the quiz. I hope you got a 5 out of 5. I know you can do that. Did you get to play the game? Which puzzle did you choose? Easy, medium, or hard? I bet you picked the hard one. Could you do it? What was their favorite book? I think it was a book about a snake, but you're going to have to tell me that tomorrow. Let's see what you remember from the video. I know the video was about reading nonfiction text, but I know they talked about fiction too. Do you remember which is which? If a text is made up, is it fiction or nonfiction? It's fiction. If a text is about real people, places, and events, is it fiction or nonfiction? Nonfiction. If a text tells a story, is it fiction or nonfiction? It's fiction. How about if a text shares facts to explain things? Fiction or nonfiction? Nonfiction is right. What about that word we talked about yesterday, literature? Is literature fiction or nonfiction? Fiction is right. How about the word informational? We talked about that yesterday. Does that mean a text is fiction or nonfiction? You've got it, nonfiction. And finally, what about a storybook? Would that be fiction or nonfiction? Fiction again. Great job. I think that you're ready to look at books and decide if the books are fiction or nonfiction. This is going to be your challenge tomorrow. So if fiction means made up, or tells a story, or literature, or storybook, and nonfiction means about real people, places, and events, or informational, or shares facts to explain things, let's see if you can figure out which one these books are. When Tiny Was Tiny. This is about a little boy and his dog. Look at the picture. Do they look like real people? Let's see. Look at the dog. Look how big the dog is. Do you think this book is fiction or nonfiction? I'll give you a hint. It's fiction. Remember that for tomorrow. How about this book? A Visit to China. Let's see what this book tells us. Do you see the photograph on the front? It's a picture of a little girl, and it's a real picture. Ooh, look what I see inside. I see a map, and it looks to me like we're getting facts about China. You'll have a chance to look at it closer tomorrow, but tell me now, do you think this is fiction or nonfiction? You already know, it's nonfiction. How about Dora's Halloween Adventure? Is Dora a real person? Do you think this book is fiction or nonfiction? I'm not going to tell you this one. I want to hear what you think tomorrow. One more. A picture book of Helen Keller. Now, don't let this book fool you, because this is a drawing of our character. But Helen Keller was a real person. This is about her life. Do you think this book is fiction or nonfiction? I'll tell you tomorrow. Remember, if you need help or if you don't understand what we just talked about, you can replay the video. In the meantime, remember all we've learned about fiction and nonfiction, so you can come and tell me which book is which tomorrow. See you tomorrow.